Just to show you the deduplication in action. So I've got a spreadsheet here which I've called test deduplication, and as you can see, I've sorted it on company number, and I've added a whole bunch of the same company more than once. So what I was trying to say was, when I log in and go to the workspace, I can import that file into the CRM. So the import will give me all the companies in my spreadsheet. So let's just import the company name and the company number field. So there's the company name and the company number. So when I save that to the CRM, we're going to give it, we'll just do this again. So it's test, we'll call it 101 test. So I'm creating a new project with the raw data, which will have all the doubles. So when I look in the CRM, there's my 101 test project. And what I could do here is I can go straight to creating a mailing list for this, sorting the directors in the order that I want. So I take it gives me the first director that is in, if it finds one with the largest number of shares, it gives me that one. If it doesn't do that, then it goes on to the next criteria. So if I put them into some sort of order, I want the trading address. So when I export that list, it will generate an email to me which will have the mailing list for that project. So that's the associated mailing data for all the companies that were in the CRM, and you'll see that that will be deduplicated by company number, but it's also deduplicated by individual. So the idea is that you don't write to the same director who happens to be the director of two companies within the same grouping, because typically holding companies and the subsidiary company to the holding company will have the same directors, and you don't want to be writing to the same guy twice at roughly the same address. So let's just have a quick look at this. So there's the records that it gives back to me, and you'll see that it's deduplicated it down to 7 records, and that's the fields that you get when you do it from the contact list. The other thing that I was saying was that once you've got it into the CRM, so as I say, there it is as the project with all the records. So it's got all the records that were originally imported, including the doubles. But when I use it on the workspace, so if I was going to use it as a selection as my 101 test, so if I put that into a test search, the act of moving it into the workspace does the deduplication as well. So we get down to the 7 records again, and so if we look at those 7, you'll see that it has deduplicated it down to the 7 records, because everything's working in the workspace and throughout USP on company number. So the key thing really is getting the right company number allocated to your records, because you can't work with companies that don't have company number on the workspace, but everything works off the company number and it deduplicates it automatically for you. And then, as I say, you can create a report by going through this routine here, and you'll find that that report will will end up here as a saved search, and then from there you can get the associated bits of data and so on that you're wanting as a spreadsheet and so on for, say like this one here, for example, there's the spreadsheets that for that particular report. Hopefully that's clear.